We're going to catch up with Holly Brooks, Jessie Diggins, and Keegan Randall following the great effort by the U.S. women in Muonio. And I think we have Holly on the line. How's it going, Holly?
Hey, how's it going?
Everything's great. How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, it was a fun day.
Very solid day for you guys out there. And, great to see Liz in the podium and 3 of you in the top 10. Awesome skiing.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit better showing than yesterday for our team overall. I think we're all kind of better at skating, but also just kind of having one race under the belt helps quite a bit too. So yeah, it was a really fun day, and it was really great to see everyone ski fast.
So how are you feeling out there? At the first sort of season sort of start, are you feeling your conditioning is where you expected it would be?
Yeah, I think everyone comes into this season and it's kind of like a black box. Everyone's trained a lot and everyone's put a lot of effort into it, and our skiing is just not very quantifiable, or the training isn't. It's not like we're, running, where you can go out on a track and time yourself, because the conditions are always different and everyone trains differently and different roller skis, and so I think that there's a certain amount of anxiety and expectation and excitement, coming into the season.
Sure.
And, I feel like my training season went well, but you never really know until you get to test it out. So it was really fun to test it out this weekend and just kind of see where the seeds fell. And, I wasn't very happy with yesterday, but Friday, the day before the classic race, I felt absolutely horrendous. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to race. So I had to be satisfied with yesterday, and then today was better than I thought it was going to be. So I was really happy.
Excellent. How's your hand doing after your injury last year? Is that all back to normal?
Yeah, thanks for asking. It's all healed up, so that's really nice.
Okay, great. Well, listen, it's excellent to see you guys, as a team performing well. I mean, obviously, any one of you can do really well at any one time, but to see the team shows a real consensus that you guys have good energy and you're ready to kick butt, as they say.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting season, and it'll for sure have its ups and downs, but I think we're hoping to put on a good show and keep everyone entertained.
Well, we appreciate the picks, Holly. Thank you so much for sending them.
Yeah, no problem. It's good. You guys can get them out to a lot of people. So
absolutely.
We want people to know what we're doing over here.
Absolutely.
Because we feel a lot of support, so it's important.
Cool. Well, we're going to wish you all the best next weekend. Thanks for spending time with us. I'm going to ask you if Jessie's around for a quick chat. Okay, we're going to talk with Jessie Diggins shortly. I think she may be on the line. Jessie was 9th in Muonio in the women's 10K freestyle interval start. And hey, Jessie Diggins, how are you? Talk about your race today. A very special day for the team. I mean, Liz on the podium, awesome for her, and of course Holly 7th, you 9th, and real affirmation that there's a good, strong team energy out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think a day like this is great because it kind of shows that, when we get the chance to do a relay, we're going to be putting something really strong out there, and of course I'm always extremely pumped and excited for my teammates because, you see them, you see your entire team and then other teams, training really hard all summer and training smart and just working hard for years, and it's really great to be able to see, that hard work pay off. I think that's really cool.
Absolutely. Are the conditions there in Europe, solid? I mean, obviously last year we had some snow issues, but it seems like everything's back on track this year.
Yeah, the snow here was great. The course today, it was snowing a little bit this morning, and it was really warm out, so it got really icy and kind of squirrely but fast.
Yeah. So that was. Now, did you know where you were on the course? Did you know that you were, in the top 10?
I was getting backsplits, but I knew that I was one of the, I think I was one of the earlier starters in the seated field. So I kind of, I was just kind of focused on pushing hard, and I knew that, all of us were going to be having a good day. And but when you're getting backsplits and stuff, you just have to kind of like, you can't get a split and be like, oh, I'm doing good, I can back off. You just have to like keep pushing. So in some ways, it's like splits are nice, but then you also just like, you can't take them for, you have to still race your race.
Absolutely. So, your first couple of races were not exactly your best, but this one obviously, came back on form. Are you feeling your conditioning is where you thought it would be? I think you mentioned the other day that it's not always easy to know, but a day like today has to give you affirmation that things are on track.
Well, I think that, it's interesting because, the races before, I have reporters and things saying, hey, you didn't have a great race, were you expecting better and stuff? But I wasn't expecting to have, like, a great day. And so I feel like sometimes there's a lot of pressure put on you by other people, but for me, these races were, come here, train really hard, have a really good training week, and then, race 3 times back to back, and just kind of like get back into that mental racing state. And so I think the week was a success as a whole because I got in some good hours and intensity under my belt and was able to practice the whole race day procedure of testing skis, getting nervous, getting into that mental state. I think it was good, and I'm happy with it. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good answer, and it kind of encapsulates that everybody, like Holly said, it's like a little black box. No one knows exactly what's going to happen, but it sounds like a good preparation for next weekend and the season ahead. Is there a focus for you next weekend? I guess the relay is on everybody's mind.
Yeah, I think a relay is going to be super exciting and super fun. So I think, yeah, we're definitely going to be, rallying the team around that for sure.
So what happens for you guys now? How long do you...
Tomorrow we drive to Yalavari.
Okay.
And then we race there, and then we go to Kusimo. We race those races, and then we go back to Quebec.
Okay, so that's coming up down, over the next few weeks. So it's a busy period for you guys. We're going to wish you guys all the best, Jessie, and thanks for spending time with us. Do you know if Kikkan's around?
Hey.
Hey, Kikkan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Everything's good here in Toronto. It's we don't have snow yet, but we're hoping it's coming.
Oh, good.
So a big day for the team out there, and had to make you feel good on the sidelines, even though you probably wanted to be out there yourself, but watching the team do really well.
Yeah, it's super encouraging to see. All the hard work that we knew was happening this summer and fall, paying off, and nice to know that everyone made the 30-plus hours of travel all the way over here, and everyone's feeling good and getting fired up and excited about the opener next weekend.
Now, for Liz, it's got to be a special day. It's her first World Cup or her first European podium, and that's kind of came a little bit unexpected, but at the same time, she's been really showing some good form. Is everybody kind of feeling more bullish on podiums?
We're still figuring out, all these early season races and everything, so I think it definitely gives everyone, a lot of confidence going into next weekend, and I think we could see some more good surprises. But we're still focused on what we need to do to just perform, and we all have lots of goals as the season goes on. So that's kind of what we're focused on right now.
Okay, how's the foot feeling? Is it feeling like it's where you want it to be, or is it still a question mark?
It definitely was a little achy getting back on snow this week, but as the days have gone on, it's gotten a little bit better. It's actually my Achilles on my left foot that I'm feeling a little bit more right now.
Mm-hmm.
But both of those things are kind of under control to the point where I was able to do some good intervals this week, and hoping to do a couple more of this next week and start on next Saturday in Yalavari.
Sounds good. Well, the team's really put everybody on notice. It's great to see you guys out there, and I know it's just the beginning of the season, but it's the Canadians have also done well, so it's a good start for the North Americans.
Yeah, well, I think the confidence just really has been growing over the last couple of years. We used to show up here and go, oh, I don't know, what are we doing? What is it going to be like? And now we show up like, we know what to do. We know we worked hard, and let's just get this started. So it's cool to see that new confidence.
Yeah, that's well said, Keegan. That's the way it feels at this end too. So we're going to wish you guys all the best, and thank you for spending time with us, and wish you all the best in Yalavari next weekend.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot, Benjamin.
Take care.